All right, so today's video, we are back with more Marvel Rivals TikToks that we're going to react to, and that's pretty much it. If you want to submit some of these for us to watch, my Discord's where to do that. Keep in mind, when I do react to TikToks, there will be some pausing, etc., because I want to react to the TikTok. All right? First one up here is from Jacob Weeby, and it just says Susan Storm. So I don't know what to expect. We'll find out.
Games are excited to unveil Season 1 of Marvel Rivals, including 4 new playable characters. The Fantastic Four.
Whoa, this looks amazing! The fact that you guys were able to release more heroes in 1 month than Overwatch 2 released in 2 years is insane!
Yes, we're really excited for the future potential of this game.
And the character designs are straight fire! The Thing, the Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic, and holy!
What's wrong?
Susan Storm! Bro, where did she get all that? I know her experiment turned her invisible, but I didn't know it gave her a one-piece build too. I understand it now. I understand why Dr. Doom hates Reed Richards. Shoot, I hate Reed Richards now. Every time I see him on the enemy team, it's gonna be on sight.
Well, Reed Richards will be able to provide your team with utility and...
Bruh, I'm gonna cry every time I go invisible with Susan Storm. In fact, I may not even use her ability. I'm just gonna throw so that I can see that amazing character design.
So I like all the... Sorry, I didn't know where to pause that one, because, like, I don't know how to react to that in real time. Yeah, I mean, people, you know, it's... I think the thing about this is probably made around the time they revealed it, but I don't know if they ever, like, when they started adding, like, skins to the game and stuff, too, because... Yep. All right, on to the next one. Oh, no, Winter Soldier. Dude, all right, so coming up now, we have From the Darkest Sun 2.0, again. I do want to point out here, just to kind of make this clear, as everybody knows, and I'm sure some people saw the tweet, when I play Winter Soldier, apparently I'm the summer civilian. That was, someone told me that in chat when I was playing. I brought mystery heroes to the game. And someone said, yeah, you're playing Winter Soldier more like the summer civilian. And apparently people loved that, so that's where we're at. That is where we're at. So let's see what happens.
Armed and dangerous!
Sorry, what the hell are you
Again!
What is this from? Why do I know this? What is this from? Yeah, I got 70,000 likes for the tweet. Yeah, what is this from? I've seen, like, that clip before, but I don't know what it's from. I mean, honestly, that's kind of what it sounds like now that they did the Loki clone thing. For what I mean by that is, so if there's a bunch of Loki, it was a skit of a TV show called The Slap. Oh, okay. And they added a thing on Loki now where if you hit a Loki with, like, the ultimate, you can reset. So that's what my games sound like now, because there's Lokis in my game, and then Winter Soldier just goes again and again and again because of that. Next up, we have it's Rob doing a Marvel Rivals fan dub. So let's see what this is. Let's go.
All right, we already have 4 DPS.
Oh, that's already good.
I'm the support, but we have no tank. It would help a lot if you pick the support or a tank. Either will do. Now, whatever you do, don't pick the 5th DPS, because then we'll all have a miserable time. All be dead. Now repeat back what I just said.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
That's right.
I am Groot.
No! That will ruin the game for everyone! Try again!
I love that.
I am Groot.
Yeah.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
No! That's exactly what we don't need! Like you just said, how is this even possible? Which role is the role you're supposed to pick? Point to it! No!
Hey, Trash Panda, you need to heal more.
Shut up and take some cover! Your ability is top notch! Get a health pack!
GG, no heals. Report our raccoon.
That's great.
Rocket, switch to Lunar
Are
Romantics.
you gonna protect me?
No.
Then how am I gonna heal you if I'm dead all the time?
Skill issue.
I'm overworked!
And yet, still no heals. We're gonna lose because no heals.
Try my fucking best!
Rocket is a throw pick. We don't even have a Bucky or a Punisher. We need more heals.
What was the channel name? I think it's Oi. Was it Otis? I've already forgot. I hope it is, because I just made that up. I love that. That's great. Good. That was great voice acting. I mean, that's pretty much how it goes. Did source I made it up? Let's see if I was right. That was good. That was really good. Oh, it's Rob. Did I say Otis? How did I get Otis out of that? Oh, because Otis. Oh, you put the letters together. Oi, it's Rob. We'll cut that out in post, all right? All right, next up, we have 5 Shooting Stars saying, I auto-lock Moon Knight, by the way. Yo, I'm right there with you. Moon Knight is so satisfying to play. I am right there with you.
I want to make it clear as a Moon Knight main, when I go like 9 and 16 for some odd reason, that's not my fault, okay? That's Conchu's. When I use my ult and you hear, the moon haunts you, and it doesn't get anybody, I just want you guys to keep in mind, it's not my fault, okay? Conchu moved it just so you guys wouldn't get hit by it. Or when I push up by myself and ask, where are my heals? I didn't do it on my own free will. No, Conchu told me to push up there by myself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so can I use that same excuse when I do that on other characters too? How does that work? Is there like a deal we can make here with like Moon Knight so I have that same excuse? Because if not, we're screwed on that one. Okay, next up we have Circle Tunes TT. And it says, every Marvel Rivals quick match ever. Okay, I don't know.
Guys, I'm on my hands and knees begging you. We have 4 DPSs. Can we get a support or a tank?
I'm gonna be the Punisher, baby!
Oh, please, we just need some healing or something. Oh, that's our 6th teammate. Listen, I'll swap the tank. You be support.
I'm gonna be Spider-Man!
How many people are going up against? How many people are going up against like 4 or 5 DPS? See, it's great because this was exactly what kind of happened in Overwatch for a while with like open queue. Is like you cannot get people. It's just so funny that. Oh, I love that. That's great.
Begging you. We have 4
that was a good one.
Oh, are you?
Oh, we're back with Jacob Weeby. It says, "Bro is not Luffy." Oh, I know where this one's going. I'm smart now because I watched the One Piece live action, so I know how to pronounce names.
Rivals?
Yeah, the new characters just dropped for Season 1, and I'm playing as Mr. Fantastic now. His moveset is so much fun.
Mr. Fantastic. Interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, that's not Mr. Fantastic. That's just Luffy.
What? No, it isn't. They may have similar powers, but they are not the same character.
Bro, just look at his moveset. His primary is a combo of 2 Gum Gum pistols followed by a Gum Gum bazooka.
Okay, that's just a coincidence.
His other defensive ability is literally Gum Gum Balloon when he deflects projectiles.
So? That's no big deal.
Dude, he literally turns into Gear 4 Bounce Man. How much more do you need to be convinced?
Okay, fine. Mr. Fantastic's abilities may have been inspired by Luffy in this game. Happy?
Yes.
Anyways, the new Malice skin for Susan Storm just leaked too.
What? Holy! I thought her default skin was crazy. This is on another level.
Yeah, I know. Marvel Rivals is about to make millions off of the Gooners.
You know what I love about that, by the way? Is how earlier when I watched the first clip, I'm like, oh, has he even seen the skin yet? And then, here we go. This one is 3.5 minutes. Holy crap. Okay. This one is from Tony Romero, saying, Mr. Fantastic for his ultimates in Marvel Rivals. Okay, that's kind of cool to see in some of the videos.
Nothing, huh?
Yeah, what you looking at? And I recalled it back at you.
That did 6 damage, by the way, like the deflection.
I love that.
Deflected back. How much damage?
Oh,
that was at 120.
Behold the god of thunder!
Dang, that took a chunk out of me. That took 200 damage.
200? All right.
Like 180, yeah.
You know, is this a bad timing to say that I kind of forgot that, like, when you go into that mode, you actually do, like, explosion damage to people? And I completely forgot that actually existed, and now it makes more sense now. Like, I just kind of forgot that's how that existed.
I don't even...
Didn't even do anything, I deflected it back.
Well, I mean, really. it's Penny, so...
Hit me back. That did exactly 36 damage.
Wow.
What a weird number.
There's no way.
Holy...
I'm gonna be real with y'all. I didn't know it did this the whole time. Is that bad? That shows you how good I am at Mr. Fantastic that I didn't realize it did that. Is that bad?
I still took nothing.
Judge, jury, executioner!
Okay, so I did a good amount of damage, but you can obviously...
That's a lot of damage.
I took 180 damage from that.
That's a lot.
That's the maximum amount.
So the hitbox is so small on it, that makes sense.
I don't even...
That barely does anything. I was gonna say. Silver, thanks for the 5 months of the tier 1. Thank you, appreciate it. Thank you.
That won't matter.
Move
around? Yeah, your things doesn't pop up. Your things don't pop up at all.
All right, let me try this again.
So, oh, you're like, you actually can't shoot the. That's really cool then.
Oh my god, you almost killed me. Once again, 180 is the max, I believe, because I just took 180.
So wait, out of curiosity, like if you did this against a Hawkeye who's just shooting at you, wouldn't it do the same thing? If I'm understanding that correctly? Like it's not just the ultimates?
Where are you at? There you are.
Well, this one, Hella has 1,000 HP, right? So that's not going to be a ton. That's still pretty damn good.
Oh, wow. You did about 200.
I've been playing this hero wrong the whole time.
Maximum, like the 180.
I've been seriously playing this wrong the whole time.
Oh yeah, I still die. I deliver the damage. Oh, I died twice, bro.
Died twice,
As a matter of fact.
90.
All right.
He said I might have to learn Mr. Fantastic. My problem with Mr. Fantastic is the amount of setup time that I have to do to get to somebody can be really difficult. Does that make sense?
It's like 102. There's...
Take that.
Like I just don't like having to like get to people. I already have to deal with that on tank. It's really cool to see this though. Like this is why I love reacting to stuff too sometimes, because like I learn things I wouldn't normally learn.
Max 250 to 70.
Oh, you don't even get the thing.
Well, it seems like you're almost invulnerable.
I'm not even shooting you.
Oh, it isn't.
It won't even auto-log.
109.
That was pretty good. Damn, like this is a lot better than I thought it was. This ability I kind of just thought was for fun. Like I thought this ability was just a, like come at me, bro type of like. That's what I would do the whole time when I would have that. You know what I mean?
Die from this low key.
Yep. Oh. 350 to 170.
Dude. Oh, it doesn't pull him up. Wow.
Okay, so you can avoid Jeff the Landshark. Now I just wish. Now I just kind of wish I could get to people.
This is so goofy.
Now all I need to do is be able to get to people in my rank games when they're 6,000 feet away, and I'll be able to do that in no time. That is cool. That was really cool. I love interactions like that. Okay, we have Rao knows. Obviously, we've seen some of Rao's stuff in Overwatch. Also, 3 bad habits of every new Adam Warlock in Marvel Rivals. I guarantee you I have no bad habits on Adam Warlock.
3 bad habits for every new Adam Warlock in Marvel Rivals. You don't use his mass res tech. Your ultimate will continuously res teammates for 10 seconds.
It's like a beacon, right?
What most people don't know is it has a 30-meter range based off of Adam's body, not the ult location. This means after you ult in a safe place, you can get back to the fight to continuously res.
I did not know that.
Originally out of range of it. Also remember, if you're planning on resing, to save 1 use of
kind of the same thing with like Groot's wall, you know?
Resed will come back at low health, and you can immediately bring them back up to full.
You're the beacon instead. That makes sense.
This is your strongest ability and has a very punishing 30-second cooldown. You
it reduces a lot.
Never use it for a heal because it only heals 10 per second. Its value comes from splitting damage received across everyone that receives it. If they have a dive team.
Yeah, but the problem is what happens when I just button mash and I use that all the time. Is that a problem or no?
Like Venom or Spider-Man, you should try to save it to shut down their dive attempts. However, if the enemy team's not focusing you, you can use it more aggressively. That way your team can push forward and take less damage. Just make sure when you use it, you're in line of sight of as many people as possible, because the more people that receive it, the more the damage is going to be spread out.
So you're not taking too much damage.
This doesn't mean that you shouldn't be using your primary fire, but
it's like Zen right click.
Peek it with a charge shot.
Yeah, it's like Zen right click.
Out in the open, always charge behind cover and then peek. It's one of the only damage.
To give you context, by the way, I was playing Adam Warlock when we did the Mystery Heroes video for Rivals. I didn't know that for like the first like few minutes. I would just sit there and just be shooting 1 bullet at a time on my right click. I was doing like no damage. It was great.
Abilities in the game that has no damage fall off. This means that you can position really far back and spam chokes and get full damage. Keep in mind it can't headshot, so anytime that you're using it, line up for center mass. Enjoy Zenyatta mains.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's very much a Zenyatta vibe on that one with the right click. Which means that I'll be terrible at that because I'm terrible with Zenyatta right click. You know what I mean? Okay, this one is from Marvel Rivals Guides, and it just says 3 movement tips in Marvel Rivals. Okay.
Advanced movement techniques that you probably didn't know in Marvel Rivals.
Let's see.
Number 1. Now, Rocket Raccoon has ability with his dash, hover, and wall run.
Yep.
But did you know that if you dash while you're wall running, it gives you a super dash straight up, sending you way higher than dashing up normally would?
That's good to know.
This is a great tool for a character like Rocket because it gives you so much airtime, keeping you off the ground and away from those pesky divers. Number 2. Moon Knight's grappling hook is so fun to play around with, and it's a great way to get around the map and maintain a high ground advantage.
Yes.
But using it normally can be slow and unreliable, since you have to look around and find something to grapple off in the middle of combat.
Off the floor,
so did
then?
you know that you can shoot it directly at your feet, giving you a much faster and much higher grapple? It's like a built-in super jump.
I did know that, I just don't do it.
Soldier's dash ability, Trooper's Fist, is really interesting because you can still apply directional input while casting it, which means you don't actually have to dash forward, you can dash anywhere pulling the enemy with you. So what you can do is use your hook, grabbing a key enemy target like a healer and then dashing them backwards into your team. Like the video for more tips like this, I have hundreds of them to share with you.
That was awesome, actually. That makes more sense now. I did not know that's how Bucky worked. I always would try to do like, okay, I need to get behind them to push them in. No wonder all the Buckies are able to do that so easily. Okay, this one is from TTVNS Gao. Dude, I just butchered your name, but it makes sense. When she's played correctly, she rolls teams. All right, let's see.
Potential in the entire DPS collapse, but people are playing her wrong, and that leads up to believe that she's super mid. So I had to put this video together super quick to make sure you're playing the character correctly and getting the absolute most value out of what might be the best brawl hero in the game. First thing I want to talk about is her extremely slow rate of fire, or rate of swings. This is extremely slow, but something you can do to speed this up exponentially is throw a util in between each swing. Swing, right click, swing, E. You need to be throwing little hacks in between your attacks to maximize your damage output, because this is pretty unacceptable. But when I throw everything in at once, watch. Swing, right click, swing, E, insta-kill. You might be thinking, oh, but Magik's movement ability is useless. Look how slow she walks. Her shift is insane. You have it frequently. Shift, get in the fight, pop your right click, drop this little demon that's much better than the left click, and fight for free. I'm teleporting over here. I put another demon down. He's gonna get this guy going, and I one-shot him essentially. You have so much movement, and you get health for damaging enemies. Your base health is 250. You can get up to 400 by hitting people. You were a brawl star. The only reason this character seems even remotely mid.
I want to point out, by the way, on this character, Magik is starting to get a lot more playtime in top 500, and I've seen it happening, and like some Magik players become unkillable because they constantly are just invulnerable and have so much HP.
It's because people are not cycling cooldowns correctly. Swipe in with your E, left click, teleport, put a demon down, throw a right click out, teleport again, throw another demon down, and all of a sudden you are piecing apart a team because it's you and your little guy and your insane utility against the world. Use the third person perspective.
So wait, you're saying that me just being a right click sword throwsman on Magik, when I just throw swords as Magik, is not the way to play Magik? Because that's what I was doing. I didn't build an ultimate in 2 rounds of a domination, but it was fun.
To your gain, peek around corners, find an enemy that you want to send it on, and then pop out, drop your shift, place a demon at this dude's feet. Look, that range is absurd, dude.
That extra range is ridiculous.
That's a solo kill. I do nothing for that. I put another demon down. He starts fucking him up. I swipe again. I'm teleporting over here. I put another demon down. Oh, this guy's not gonna get by my demon. I'm just going to one-shot him with my util. I'm gonna swing and then right-click and then swing again. This character is absurd, just horribly misplayed. And your ultimate couldn't be easier to use. You just become Magik on steroids. Your left click has more range. Your shift comes back more frequently. Your E lunges even further. Your right-click does even more damage. You're just the same character on steroids.
Okay. Wow, you
super
do
quick
a lot of
bonus
damage.
tip. If anybody's ever won HP, you can swing and melee right after and kind of one-tap people. It's super niche naturally. This guy literally has 0 health, but like as you can see, it does speed up your attack a little bit and can get you some final hits if people are 1 HP. As you can see, Magik is full of potential. You have to be aggressive. You have to get that shield built up. But once you get the cycle of utility down, you're going to be fragging on this character. As always, if you got some value out of this, drop me a follow. And if you have any characters you want covered in the future, drop those in the comments.
I mean, that was cool. Yeah, I like that. And then you know what? I think after watching that, I learned a lot, and I'm still going to be terrible at Magik. But not because of the way that it was taught. It was very well thought out and planned, and I did learn a lot. I just suck at melee heroes right now. So...
damage.
Okay, next up we have Heliboo with, is this good enough for you now? Yes, it changed together. Throw an uppercut in at some point to fly. Anyways, love y'all. Oh, bunny hopping.
What's up, webheads? And yes, you saw that right. I was standing completely still and managed to launch myself across the map.
Okay.
And, you know, get a bunch of kills. It also is hella consistent.
What about Hella? You see what I did there, chat? Oh, I can do this easily.
I don't even want to show this. Yeah, it's pretty horrible. It's horrendous.
I actually can show an easier way to bunny hop, but the way you bunny hop is back to your spawn doors. Because when I play Spider-Man, I bunny hop all the way back to my spawn.
I'm debating gatekeeping.
Here we go.
But no, I can't be doing that right now. People were saying, oh, The bunny hopping in the last video wasn't good enough. It's not useful enough. The maps aren't open enough. Well, now you can do it indoors. Easy peasy, and it just doesn't matter. And you zoom across the map. So anyways, if you want to know how to do it, it's pretty easy. Make sure you have automatic swing off. You're going to do a web zip. If you don't know how to do a web zip, it's super easy. You literally just do the normal web swing. Right? This. But you just aim it at the ground. Whoa. You want to aim it about this far away, right? You can do closer, it just gets really hard. And so I normally aim it about this far away. Then you're going to do a little bit of a shoot and a jump at the exact same time. The timing for it looks like this. When you web shoot, or when you do the zip line thing, right? The second your feet leave the ground, that is when you do the jump and the web. Okay? So it's gonna look like this. Whoa! It's pretty quick. Just don't do it too early, but it's not that bad. And I think a lot of you guys can get it because you're smart and you're beautiful. Also, I have a Discord, by the way. I literally just made it last night. So, if you want to be one of the first, feel free to hop in. I'd love to see you there and see you guys' clips and everything.
All right. I mean, hey, that's cool tech. I suck at Spider-Man, so we'll probably never see me use the tech, but it's good. All right, next up we have Alpha saying, our kids are not going to believe us when we tell them how it used to be for real. Okay, and this is the last clip of this, so let's see. Start from the beginning.
Now come sit down, come sit down. It's time for one of my stories of the past.
Listen in.
I got some stories. Back in my day, you ain't gonna believe me, Hawkeye was one of the strongest characters in the game.
What?
I know.
Hawkeye?
What?
The arrows?
Him,
No
yeah.
way.
I know.
Why?
I don't know. We was confused about it too. You had to ban him in every game for you to even have fun.
What? The arrow guy.
Yes, the motherfucker with the arrows.
That doesn't make sense.
Oh, and Hella. She had hella more health than she got now.
More? She was stronger? No
they
way.
gave her
That's
like
ridiculous. Strong now.
I did do a tier list, yeah.
The kid is crazy.
She was also an issue if you wanted to have fun. So you had to ban her in every game too.
Hit scan.
Oh, you know Jeff the Shark.
Oh my God. What about him? Jeez.
His ultimate, like the circle, he used to get people that were outside the circle.
Oh
like,
my God, you're kidding.
I mean, he still does.
Yeah, it was like a glitch or something. It was a glitch.
So it was like
people were
cheating.
taking advantage of it. Okay, now early on, this is early on. They thought Wolverine was terrible, and they thought Iron Fist was amazing.
Oh,
why would I lie? Oh, and you know Mr. Fonem?
Of course.
Mr. Fantastic? He wasn't in the game. None of his family was. So the only way you could reflect stuff back at people was Captain America.
That's Captain America.
Yes.
But people barely knew
ain't that some
move.
patriotic
Wait, he can
shit right
I didn't even know he could
damn
do
near
that.
propaganda, people called it.
No
you
way,
think I'm
no
lying?
way.
Y'all think I'm lying? Oh, this will really blow your mind. There was this game called Overwatch.
Oh, no! Oh, man. Listen, I still love Overwatch. You're going to find that with every game. Like, even if we go back to, like, Season 1. I mean, actually, we got to experience it recently. Like one thing I'll say is this. We could talk about Overwatch for a second, too. Like, when they came with the Overwatch Classic version, people played D.Va and literally said this was a hero that was a playable hero. So it's always funny to kind of see, like, a game starts and, like, where those heroes start to progress and become, like, better or worse. So, like, even now, like, a year from now, the way that Rivals will look will probably be a lot different because things will kind of flesh out a little bit. Or they won't. Maybe they just keep it, like, super chaotic. But it's always funny seeing some of that early stuff. Like, I mean, like, Jeff the Landshark, it's true. I mean, like, the UI didn't match up with what was happening, so you think you're out of it, and you would just go get rolled every single time, right? So, yeah, there you go. That was, it's always fun watching TikToks. TikToks are, you know, we always enjoy doing the reacts, so I hope y'all enjoyed the TikTok reacts today. We'll have all the links to everybody's TikToks in the description, so make sure to check everybody out. Obviously, we're able to do that because they make some awesome stuff. So make sure to check all that stuff out. If you want to submit TikToks for us to react to, look at my Discord. That's where you can put some TikTok reacts. It makes it easier for us to find some. And yeah, with that being said, sub to the YouTube if you haven't. Like the channel, leave a comment. All that helps. We record these live on stream, so stop by if you haven't. We stream on Twitch and YouTube. And we have a lot of fun here. So with that being said, I hope you all have an amazing day/night.